Good morning, everyone. I am your teacher for this day. I am Aprilyn M. Escote. Just call me Teacher April. So, this morning, I will going to discuss about the elements of poetry. So first, we are going to identify the objectives. So at the end of the lesson class, you are expected to number one, identify the elements of poetry. Number two, determine the meaning of elements of poetry. Number three is to sum up the important things in this topic. And for the product, you are going to recite the poem given and recognize the elements of poetry. Before we going further to our discussion this morning, we were going to do first a prayer. Okay, class, let us bow our head and feel the presence of the Lord through a video presentation.
Let us pray. Our loving and generous God, we praise and thank you for the bountiful blessings you have given us. Thank you for giving us a mind that can know and a heart that can love. Thank you for giving us the chance to continue learning amidst the pandemic that had caused a lot of changes in our lives. We are sorry for the times we have failed you. We humbly ask for your forgiveness. Father, help us stay focused on our studies. When learning becomes difficult, grant us the gifts of courage and enthusiasm. Grant us the grace to use our knowledge in making a difference to the lives of the people around us. All this we pray in your mighty name.
So, I will only know if what is your Monday mode by commenting below the emoji that best describes your Monday. Okay, let's begin. Let us first check the attendance. Before we proceed to our new lesson, let us conduct a short review about our previous topic. Okay, class, what is a sentence?
Ma'am, sentence is generally defined as a word or a group of words that express a thorough the idea by giving a statement or order or asking questions or exclaiming.
Very good, you're right, April. Now, anyone from the class can give me an example of the sentence.
Ma'am, he is a good boy.
Very good, Ray. Any questions about sentences? Since you have no questions in regards with our previous lessons, so let's move on. Before we are going to tackle our new lesson, let us first do the motivational activity. Okay, this is an who I am activity. So this is boys versus girls. Now, identify what is being asked. Then after that, and every wrong answers, your 5 points will be getting less. Okay, this is the question. It is a form of literature that emphasizes rhythm, other intricate patterns of sound, and imagery. To continue our discussions, let us first divide this class into two groups. So I prepared there an activities which it assesses you to identify what are the elements of poetry. So this is a scrambled letters written in your cards. Okay, it is 8 words scrambled. So I will give you only 10 minutes to answer it. And after that, choose one representative from your group to present your answer in front of the class. Then, the group who will finish first will be automatic have a 5 points. Then the other 5 points also given to the correct answers. Am I clear? So your time starts now. All of you got a correct answer. However, as what I told a while ago, that whosoever will finish first will declare as automatic 5 points. So the group who has a perfect and a winner for this first activity will be group 1. Okay, clap your hands for group 1 and also for yourselves. So I really observe that you have an idea about the activities. Okay, since you give the correct answers, you are showing that you already have a prior knowledge in terms of what are the elements of poetry. Okay, thank you for sharing all your ideas and thoughts about the elements of poetry by doing a scrambled letters. So now, let us do another game which is entitled Who Are There? By simply defining each items. Are you all ready? So let's proceed. Since you have already a group which I want you to report in front of the class, the definitions of each elements in its example. So for that, group 1 were assigned for the 4 elements: the rhyme, rhythm, the symbolism, and the meter. While the remaining 4 elements of the poetry will be discussed to us by the group 2. And those are simile, theme, metaphor, and also the alliterations. Did you get it, class?
Yes, Mom!
Since you are all ready, the 15 minutes time will start now. Okay, thank you so much, class, for the wonderful discussions. Really appreciate, and you deserve a clap. Okay, let us clap our hands together. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so much for that. We learned the elements of poetry. Now, may I know how far you learned by simply guessing what I mean? So, did you get my point? Okay, since we are all clear, let us start. So, I just read the definition, then give the meaning, give what I mean, and it is individually. So, get 1/4 sheet of paper and number it 1 to 8. So, I will going to read the meaning and you are going to answer what I really mean. Just in the choices from the elements of poetry. Okay, number 1 is the last words of the lines match with each other and same form. Number 2, used to express the deep hidden meaning behind the words. Number 3, several words in the sentence may begin with the same alphabet on syllable sound. Number 4, a method of comparing things that aren't alike but do have something in common. Number 5, this is what the poem all about. What do you call the message that the message of this poem want to convey to the readers or listeners? 6, a method of comparison using the words like and as. The music. 7, the music made by the statements of the poem. And the last one is the regular pattern of stress, and unstressed syllables and poetry. Very good. Almost of you understand the discussions and almost of you got the correct answer. So now, tell me if you really understood the topic being reported by the reporters through writing a short essay on what have you learned from it. So you are given only a 5 minutes to write your essay and your time starts now. And please be guided to the rubrics. For your last performance, you mastered well the topic and the discussion. Therefore, as your performance task, you are going to divide this class into 3 groups. Each groups, we are given by a specific poem. Afterwards, you are going to read it aloud in front of the class as a group. And it would be applied the proper way, and you are decided to choose one representative to report or discuss where is the rhyme, rhythm, theme, alliteration, the simile, metaphor, and meter, and its symbolism as well in the poem. So, please be guided to the criteria. So, additionally, by group, I will giving a 3 poem. Each group will be received 1 poem. So, for the group 1, you will receive the Halloween. For the group 2, you will receive the Let's Play poem. And for the group 3, you will receive the My Enemy.
Thank you for listening. Happy learning, everyone.